Mirror Forge is an indie horror game that is in development by Mischief Dev and is set to release later this year on April 29th. Currently, there's a free demo out on Steam and it takes about an hour to complete, which is quite substantial. The team describes the game as, quote, a psychological survival horror game. The team is also not shy about the Silent Hill franchise being a major source of inspiration, and we can definitely see that right out of the gate. I mean, mirrors are prominent objects that transport us from one reality to another. That being said, the game is also not shackled to the franchise from which it draws inspiration. While it's true there are many similarities in gameplay, Mirror Forge also forges its own path. See what I did there? As you progress through the various portions of the game, reality warps and bends little by little all around you until you turn around and you're in another area entirely. And the transition from one fragment of reality to another is done seamlessly. The pacing from one area to the next is just so well done. A major aspect of gameplay is puzzle solving, and Mischief Dev definitely took cues from Silent Hill in terms of the overall difficulty. These puzzles are challenging, but not so much so that you find yourself constantly running around back and forth like a headless chicken. The puzzles offer a stimulating challenge and are very rewarding. Another nice touch with the puzzles is the strange presences will often pop out or make a sound just beyond the limits of your sightlines, while you're busy trying to work out the solution to a puzzle. These events snap you back into the reality of the situation you're in a very effective, immersive way. The world building is also quite good in terms of the environments playing on your sense of paranoia with overwhelming darkness and an impressive soundscape. The environments are also full. The attention to detail expended toward filling these spaces only serves to make the absence of another human soul feel all the more isolating. You're all alone in an ever-changing reality, and not even your own wits can be depended upon. This is the dread I felt, all thanks to some really effective creative choices. I only really had two main criticisms, the first having to do with the soundscape. While the sound effects and music worked during really intense moments, it could be a little bare during the exploration/puzzle solving moments in the game, which is a shame because there is some very effective work put into the soundscape during those aforementioned intense moments when there was immediate danger or the threat of it lurking just beyond the bounds of sight. Finally, the voice acting for Jill was probably the weakest out of all the voice acting. The line delivery just sounded a little robotic or forced at times, which really worked against the narrative trying to convey some pretty intense emotions. All in all though, Mirror Forge has a very strong showing in this demo. The game looks amazing and I loved every minute of my playthrough. I honestly can't wait for the full game to come out. There's a link to the Steam page in the description below, and let me know what your thoughts are on this game.